Welcome back to TYT Sports. Number 3 time trying to do this, all because it's my fault and mostly Griffin's fault.
Yeah, he's got part of the fault.
I'm going to entirely blame him. Derek Fisher, Matt Barnes, still feuding, right? Here's Matt Barnes' most recent words when it comes to Derek Fisher. He sounds real tough on here referring to Derek Fisher's Instagram. I didn't sound like that when he was running around my house screaming and pleading. Remember how they had the break?
Yeah.
Or he jumped over the fence of the backyard. And then Derek Fisher's response via a crafty Bleacher Report quote card. If the worst thing about me is that I'm now going out with a woman who used to be married to this guy, cool. Keep it classy, guys. And then the other reports, right, that Derek Fisher's rings got stolen. So the internet had a field day. Do you remember the post of Matt Barnes? They added the 5 rings, and there's another one. I like this one a lot. I mean, this is just like I could Photoshop. That's my level of Photoshop. Like, what happened to Derek Fisher's body and legs?
So,
look at him.
Oh yeah, I just realized that is horrible. So, Jason, fill me back in on the full meal of beefing that was going on, right? So Derek Fisher goes out with Matt Barnes.
No, he's not dead. I think he's married.
Derek Fisher is married to Matt Barnes' ex?
Yes.
Interest. Okay.
So
I remember that was floating around, but there's so many beefs going on, it's hard to keep up.
So Matt Barnes doesn't like that, and Matt Barnes and his ex had kids, so Derek Fisher is his stepdad.
So as far as you go from beefs, like there's some that are just completely petty, like that we just almost play into and love to kind of glorify. They don't mean anything, but this is actually some sort of
there's
substance.
some history here. It doesn't help that
he's boinking his former.
Boinking.
He's boinking his baby mama.
He's boinking his baby mama. That's a good way to put it. This is going to escalate. Now, what's so interesting about this is a lot of people speculate. You know what? Actually, I realized when you say a lot of people speculate, it means I'm speculating about a lot of people. I need to be more specific there. There are members of the media who do believe that because of this beef, Derek Fisher has been denied opportunities to coach. I think Derek Fisher has been denied opportunities to coach because I don't think Derek Fisher is a great coach.
Yeah.
And I think he's still young and he really needs to be an assistant for a lot longer than he needs to be a head coach. Now, maybe the case is that there's been assistant coach jobs opening and they don't want to bring that drama in with them. Let's not forget, Phil Jackson wanted Steve Kerr. Couldn't get Steve Kerr as the head coach, so he had Derek Fisher. Pretty much, in still my opinion, is somebody to hold over until another better coach came along.
Yeah.
So if it is costing him jobs, it seems like, don't know, but it seems like he's pretty happy. He's got his girl, he's got his kids and her kids, and I don't think it's really bothering him too much. I just think it's interesting that Matt Barnes kind of sometimes, and Fisher too, will still go back and forth through the media. They don't like each other, so just add it to the undercard of McGregor-Mayweather, Soulja Boy versus Chris Brown, and other fights.
Should that be the way every beef is ended?
Yes.
In an ideal world, yes.
Okay.
I've already agreed this.
I have to. You agree? I don't know how. I know how to explain this.
Are you passionate about this?
Yes. Any time I've had a problem with somebody in college, I know this is a little bit more immature, and we beat the living shit out of each other, because it gets to a point of breaking. Like you get to a breaking point, it fixes the problem. Every time at the end of it, you go, wait, what were we fighting about? Oh, my ex. Oh, fuck her, dude. She's crazy.
But there's a.
It's like good luck, but that's never.
It might fix the problem, but what about the broken nose? Or
this is big. This doesn't get any bigger. So the thing is, like, see this thing. What happens is, a Jewish boy, you grow and it grows, and at some point, and if it doesn't even get swollen, you can hit it right here, and it would hurt, a little bit of teary-eyed, but it wouldn't get bigger. Actually, there's a chance when it heals, it gets smaller, which is where you can say that's what she said. I'm having a great time over here. How about you? Does yours get swollen up?
not a lot. I've broke my nose. I told you this.
You ever get like cleated in the head or anything like really brutal?
Well, I got elbowed. That's why my nose is broken. I can't breathe out of my right side of my nose, and I'm going to go and get it fixed. Maybe some sort of cosmetic Beverly Hills guy can fix me, but I can't.
Just the right side of your nose?
My right nostril. It's like the sinuses are all messed up because
what
I did is I put it back in place myself, and I put it back in the wrong place.
I've not done that, but I felt like when I got my nose broken, like it went like this a little bit. I was like,
Yeah, it
Kind
doesn't
of
feel
like
good.
maybe if someone just kind of pushes.
Doesn't feel good. I thought it
I'm
was
like incapable of breaking my nose. I
Really?
have like over the years of
there
like
a bone there?
different sports. I don't know,
all
man.
cartilage?
I've actually like ripped the skin open. Like I've had my football helmet slide down, like ripped my nose. I've caught knees to the nose. I wrestled. My nose went straight into the mat. I've had elbows, all sorts of body parts, feet, wrists flying into like direct contact with my nose, and it's just never broken. Just hurts like a bitch.
Next week on TYT Sports, Jason and
case-
Francis try to break
Break
Jacory's
Jacory's
nose.
nose and see what
First
happens.
up, bowling ball.
Oh, and we did it. Wow.
Wow, that wasn't a long clip.
I
What are we
don't
going to do
know
with the
what
rest
you
of
were
it?
expecting.
We have an X-ray machine on, in the studio. All right, Jacory, lay down on the desk, please.
Can we see if this is
That
broken?
is broken.
By the way, so do you say you've had it broken like that? It sounds like it sounds bad, but it's not that it hurts. It's that you can't see for a good minute. Like you break your nose. That's why if like in boxers, often if they get their nose broke, like it basically throws everything out of the window because you cannot see. It basically does something so that you can't, like, your eyes just fill up with water. You lose all sort of sense of surrounding, and you just think everything's over. And then you look in the mirror and you're like, holy shit, Owen Wilson, where have you been all my life?
Oh my God, that's so mean.
Oh, come on, the guy's got fucked up. No, I'm not sitting here dancing around this, Jason. If you can't rip Owen Wilson for his nose, what can you rip anyone for?
You know, you're right. It's fair. It's fair. It's fair. I like Hansel. He's,
So do I.
He's hot right now.
Doesn't mean I don't like it. Oh, he's always hot.
How many have you broke? What have you broken?
I broke my. I told you I dislocated my elbow and it popped right out the skin. Everyone who's watching who may have played with me in college will know that. True. It popped right out. It was disgusting. Broke my nose. Broke my ankle. Broke my wrist.
Your elbow?
It was god awful. It was one of the worst pains of my life.
You Sean Livingston your elbow?
Right out. Landed like that in a slide tackle.
Oh!
Guy fell here.
No!
Pop.
No!
Pop.
Stop.
And in full honestness, in case there is friends of mine who are watching, I didn't take it very well.
My body and my spirit. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm
not
screaming.
sure what will break first. What does he say? Your
I don't know what'll break first. Your body.
or your spirit.
Is it your spirit or is it
Your
your
spirit.
your mind?
Your
Or
spirit.
your body? I don't know.
It's your spirit.
Damn it.
It's your spirit.
That's Trump. He quotes Bane.